Before the video starts, guys, remember to subscribe to this channel. You're probably not subscribed. This is my third channel. It's kind of new and I haven't really done much with it. But if you're not subscribed, then remember to subscribe. Look at that picture. That man is so handsome. Hello guys, it's Boydable from Sweden, and yes, I'm making a CS video on the third channel because this is a PSA for everyone who thinks it's a good idea to open cases. It is not! In this here storage unit, I have all of the 1000 cases that I opened from my 1000 Operation Broken Fang case opening. And if I open this bad boy, you can see that in here, it is not looking too good. And there is a lot of skins, 1000 in fact, which is a whole inventory, which is quite a lot. Now, to get any sort of an overview, I have made a spreadsheet of all of these skins. Here is the spreadsheet. You can see anomaly 1000 Operation Broken Fang cases. And I have sorted them from best, which are the gloves, to worst, which are all of the blue skins. I've even loaded in every single skin's individual float, the price on the Steam Community Market, the amount which if you sell it on the Steam Community Market you would get after the fees, and what the skin is worth in real cash. Also if the case is a profit or loss, and how much the profit or loss is. And if we scroll through this document, you will see that there is an abundance of skins, all of the different floats, all of the different prices, the exteriors, everything is listed. I've included this spreadsheet in the description as well, so if you want to look at it, then you can, and you will see every single skin that I opened in my video. Now, actually going through all of this, it won't make a lot of sense, so I have compiled a bunch of statistics at the bottom, if we just eventually will get to the bottom. So, here are some of the statistics. These are all of the amount of each skin that I opened. 798 blues, 165 purples, 31 pinks, only 2 reds, and 4 gloves. You can see how big of a percentage those are, and you can also see how much of the total value that I opened each of the different rarities accumulated. So you can see almost all of the value came from the 4 gloves that I opened. Here I've also compiled how many cases I lost money on, which is 946. How many cases did I profit from? Only 54. How many cases did I profit more than €1 from? 42. How many cases did I profit more than €5 from? Only 17. €10? Only 10. And €30? Only the 4 gloves. What's the percentage of cases I profited from? Only 5.4. That's not a lot. Here you can see some info about the floats that I opened. The average float of the entire case unboxing was field tested 0.29. Something that was kind of cool though is I opened a 0.0001 skin, which is a very good float. And once I finally found the skin, of course, it ended up being just a blue CC Vendetta. But it had, I think, the world's 26th best float, so that's decent. And I've also accounted for that in the price, which turned this case from a loss to a profit of €1.6. Wow. And here you can see the amount of the different exteriors that I opened. But here is the interesting part. So overall, if we look at the statistics, I underperformed a little bit with the reds statistically, but I also at the same time overperformed double almost with gloves because I opened 4 pairs of gloves from 1000 cases. Now, the approximate odds from pulling 1 pair of gloves is 1 in 400, approximately. So I should have expected to open 2, maybe 3 if I'm lucky, but 4 is really overshooting the odds. So, considering I got 4 pairs of gloves and a lot of pinks and a lot of pink stat tracks, that probably means that I must have ended with a profit, right? A pretty big profit. Well, we can see that down here. The total Steam Community Market price before the Steam fee ended up being €1,631. And if I were to sell that on Steam, what I would get after the fees would be €1,413. That is very good. And if I were to sell it for actual cash and not Steam wallet balance, I would end up with approximately 1,341 euro. And now, that has to be really good, right? Skins worth 1,600 euro on the market? Well, if we count what I paid for the case, which is 0.6 euro, and that each key costs 2.1 euro, I end up with a total case and key cost of 2,700 euro, which means that before fees, I lost 1,068 euro. After fees, I lost 1,286 euro. And if I want it in real money, I lost 1,358 euro. And that is even with the fact that I opened up 4 pairs of gloves, which is way better than I should have. So maybe you should watch this video and take a look at this here document before you decide to open up cases the next time. Now, I'm changing these, so instead of displaying how much money we got back, they displayed how much money we ended up having. There we go, I just changed them, so now instead they display how much money I lost. And since we ended up with 1,600 euro on the Steam Community Market price before the fees, it means we lost 1,068 euro in the best possible light. But once you shine a bit more reality into it, what we get after selling is only 1.4k, which means we lost 1,286 euro. But since we're probably not going to be buying games for 1,286 euro on Steam, we might just have to look at the cash price, which ended up being roughly 1,341 euro, which means we lost 1,358 euro. That's more than half of what we put in. So next time you're thinking, hey, maybe I'll open some CSGO cases, I could get lucky. Well, most likely you're not going to. Most likely you're gonna lose your money, so please just keep your money. Don't open cases. You're gonna lose a lot of money in most cases. You see what I did there? In most cases, I want to fucking die. Now, if there's something you don't understand about this document or you want to look more at, then I have left a link in the description so you can check it out for yourself. And yeah, this was an absolute fucking disappointment. Even though I got 4 gloves, it still repaid less than half. Say I didn't end up getting as lucky and I didn't end up getting these 4 gloves, I'll just remove that price. I would have ended up losing 2,150 euro. That's literally 80% of your money gone. So yeah, next time you're thinking about buying some cases, opening some cases for fun, then you can't say I didn't warn you. I open a lot of cases, and obviously I don't post all the times I open cases and I end up losing. I mostly only upload the highlights where I get some cool items, because that's what's fun to see. You don't want to see heaps and hundreds of blues being opened. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you're gonna open cases, I hope you think twice next time before you do it.